चंदू बोर्डे ये सबसे यंगेस्ट क्रिकेटर थे। विनू बनकट के ये जब वो कैप्टन थे तो ये एज ए यंगेस्ट प्लेयर ये आए।
What was it to play for India during that period?
I'll tell you, it was difficult to get into the Indian nets that time. It was very difficult, and that time the cricket was very much dominated by the Bombay people because there were about 8 to 9 players from India, Bombay.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड वेलकम टू पीजे मीर्स ऑफिशियल यूट्यूब चैनल। आपने एक इंडियन प्लेयर मोहिंदर अमरनाथ का इंटरव्यू देखा। आज मैं उनसे भी पहले का एक क्रिकेटर है जो कि मुझे एक्सीडेंटली मिल गया, उनका मैंने एक इंटरव्यू किया। उनसे आई वांटेड टू नो कि इंडिया में क्रिकेट कैसे खेली जाती थी पहले। हम तो ढूंढते ना यहाँ लाहौर में मिंटो पार्क में कैसे क्रिकेट खेलते थे, अब तो इकबाल पार्क्स हो गया, और पिंडी में कैसे होती थी, कराची में कैसे होते थे। तो इनसे मैंने बड़ी बातें की क्रिकेट की। और चंदू बोर्डे ये सबसे यंगेस्ट क्रिकेटर थे। विनू बनकट के ये जब वो कैप्टन थे तो ये एज ए यंगेस्ट प्लेयर ये आए 54 में, 54 कट हुआ था। एंड देन उसके बाद 58 में ही गॉट अ सेंचुरी एज द यंगेस्ट प्लेयर फॉर इंडिया अगेंस्ट वेस्ट इंडीज़। तो ये मैं समझता हूँ कि ही हैड अ ग्रेट वेल्थ ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन। एंड मैंने जो इंटरव्यू उनका शुरू किया, कैसे किया, ये देखें।
What was it to play for India during that period?
I'll tell you, it was difficult to get into the Indian nets that time. It was very difficult, and that time the cricket was very much dominated by the Bombay people because there were about 8 to 9 players from India, Bombay, playing for the country. And cricket was very much popular in Bombay than any other parts of the country. So there were very good cricketers coming from Bombay, and to play with those cricketers was an honor for me to play for them.
And of course, during that period, you know, the Rajas and the Maharajas used to have their own sides.
Not doing that. This was just after that, yes, when Mr. Mankad, Paul Imbrigar, and Lalaji was the manager of that tour, that Pakistan, in 1989. But before that, the Maharajas and others were there. They were dominating the Indian cricket, not after that.
But what did they actually do?
Well, they promoted the game in a very excellent manner, and not only that, they gave the opportunities to the cricketers. A lot of cricketers were employed with them, and they looked after them very well, and their contribution to the game was excellent, absolutely. That's why they were there, you know.
Now, Chandu, obviously cricket has changed during the period you used to play and now. What is your comment on that?
It's true. The cricket has changed quite a lot. There is a lot of following. Not only that, there is a lot of coverage. Media coverage is fantastic, and lot of improvisation in the game is quite a lot, particularly in one-day cricket. During our time, when we used to lift the ball, you know, in the air, that time the pundits, the experts, they used to say, "Oh, that was not a good shot," that kind of thing. And we used to keep the ball along the ground, you know, hit the shots between the players. But now you see a lot of improvisation has come into. They can leave the ball on the offside, leg side, anywhere they like. They running between wicket has improved quite a lot. Line and length has also improved. So there are some plus points as far as one-day cricket is concerned, but there are some minus points also as far as one day, because you try to play with the cross bat shot, and it's not good for the youngsters to, you know, follow that kind of thing. But then this cricket has come to stay, one-day cricket. Another very important thing is there are a lot of sponsors that are coming in the game. Lot of financial aspect has taken place. You know, they are contributing in a very big way to improve this game. I have played against greats like, say, Gary Sober, Sir Frank Worrell, then Peter May, then our PJ Hazare was one of them. I played with him in the Ranji Trophy finals also. Then Vinu Bhai from outside, Australians, your Richie Beno, then Harvey. I played against Lindwall also in the last tour. Then Davidson. Then your Chappell brothers from England side, Cowdrey, Gramney, Reverend Shepherd. From Pakistan side, Hanif Muhammad, Fazal Mahmood. They were really great. Then West Indies, these fast bowlers, Gilchrist, Hall, then from England side, Tyson, Truman, Statham, they were all greats actually during that period. So it's very difficult to select a single. But as an all-rounder, my vote will go for Gary Sobers. The best all-rounder cricketer I have come across. Fantastic cricketer. He could do anything. He was a brilliant close-in fielder. He was very good in the outside the in the field. He could bowl Chinaman. He could bowl fast. He could bat slow. He could tong the ball very well. He could bowl left-arm spin. He could keep wickets also. The most complete cricketer I have seen was Gary Sobers. Fantastic cricketer. Then Rohan Khanna was another very good player.
Now, what did you think of Khan Mohammed as a bowler?
Khan Mohammed, you see, I only played in Pakistan on a matting wicket. That was in 1954. That's all. He was a good, he had a very good high action, good tall chap. But that time we played on a choir matting wicket. He was a good fast bowler. But that time Fazal Mahmood was also there on a matting wicket. It was difficult to play him, and on a green top wicket it was difficult to play him. Then I think Mahmood Hussain was also there. He also played against us that time.
Now, Chandu, coming here to Sharjah, what do you think of Sharjah cricket?
It's amazing, absolutely. To see such a beautiful ground here in the middle of the desert is unbelievable. And the following is fantastic here. And the way they are conducting this entire tournament, hats off to Mr. Bukathir and Asif and his, all the other colleagues. It's fantastic, amazing, it's tremendous. This is my actually the second or third trip. And every time when I come, there is always that improvement is there. It's good, very good.
Talking of improvement, what would you tell our youngsters there how to improve their game?
Well, if they want to improve the game, the competition is quite a lot. And the physical fitness is the most important thing that is now coming into the game, particularly one-day cricket. It takes a lot out of you. And you must also learn to improvise your cricket. For that, you will have to work hard. You cannot just do it overnight. You have to work hard and try and play the shots in the nets so that you can make use of those shots in the matches also. But hard work has no substitute, I'll tell you very frankly.
Excellent. Now, I'll give you a question later on, like what was your funniest moment in cricket. But I can imagine that one of the worst moments in cricket was when Nari was hit on the head, and you were there, weren't you?
Yes, this happened at Barbados, and Griffith was bowling, and in that match I didn't take the part. I was in the reserves because I had played the previous game, so I was taking rest. I was sort of a 12th man, and Mr. Griffith, he bowled that bouncer, and Nari tried to duck. Before he could do anything, this ball came and hit him, and it was a very nasty blow. So I had to rush on the field. Ghulam Ahmad, he was the manager. We both brought him from the ground to the dressing room, and immediately we rushed him to the hospital. And within 5 or 10 minutes time, while going, from the ground to the hospital, Nari held my hand, and I could feel that he was trying to get over the pain. So he was trying to squeeze my hand as much as possible. And by the time we reached the hospital, his right side, started swelling, and his left side, started getting numb. That was the position. So Dr. Ford, he was just a surgeon. He saw the condition and he said immediately that let us take the X-ray. When they saw the X-ray, he said to our manager that we must operate him immediately, otherwise it will be difficult for Nari to see and tomorrow.
Right. Now, before I let you go, any funny moments in cricket?
Yeah, it was about Nari contractor. I don't know whether he narrated. He said it was playing against, I think, MCC or West Indies. In India, we speak different languages. In Indian team is really cosmopolitan team from the language point of view also. And he wanted me to come forward to stop Gary taking a single. So he told me go Mageja. So I went back. So this happened 3-4 times. And afterwards Gary used to take the run in the last ball and come back. So he was getting furious and Nari contractor being a Parsi, the language is a very interesting language. They always talk in different, abusive language. It's a very funny, but we like it, like this Parsi gentleman. When we came to the dressing room for a cup of tea, it was tea time, he came towards me. Manjrekar was sitting next to me and he said, Chandu, I'm going to take disciplinary action against you. And he used the same language what generally he uses, Parsi language. So I said, I got scared because in that match I did well. I was sweating because Madras, you can sweat a lot because there is a lot of humidity and it can be very hot there. So I was shocked and he left. So Manjrekar asked me what happened. I said, I don't know what happened. He asked me to, do this kind of fielding and every time he was getting annoyed. So he called Nari. Nari, why you are getting angry with him? Poor chap is nervous now. It's very bad for the team. He said, I wanted that fellow to come forward and he kept going back. So he said, what you said? He said, Mageja. You know what is the meaning of Mageja? That means go back. So he wanted to call me forward, but he didn't know the meaning. And he kept saying Mageja. So he apologized and that kind of thing. It was one of the funniest moments in my life, but we enjoyed it.
Chandu, thank you so much for your time. Thanks a lot. Chandu Borde, one of the greatest cricketers the world has seen.
चंदू बोर्डे, बड़ा मज़ा आता है कि लेजेंड्स के साथ आप जब बात करते हो तो आप सीखते हो। उस वक़्त क्रिकेट कुछ और थी, इतनी तेज़ नहीं थी, आज तो बहुत तेज़ क्रिकेट है। उस वक़्त 5-5 दिन के टेस्ट होते थे, आज आप देखो कि वो टेस्ट भी मैं ख्याल 3-3, 3.5-4 दिन में ख़त्म कर देते हैं। चंदू का ये था कि इनके साथ काफ़ी और भी लोग आए थे। एक थे नारी कंट्रैक्टर, जिनका सिर चार्ली ग्रिफिथ ने फाड़ दिया था, स्कल, और ये वेस्ट इंडीज़ में इनका मैच हो रहा था तो वहाँ उसका स्कल बिल्कुल वो कहते हैं ना दिमाग खोल दिया था। एंड ये भी वहीं कहीं फिर रहे थे। एंड आई एम श्योर आई विल ट्राई एंड फाइंड हिज इंटरव्यू, क्योंकि वो इंटरव्यू देते नहीं थे और बड़ा एक रेयर इंटरव्यू है जो मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा। प्रोग्राम का वक्त ख़त्म हुआ और मैं यही कहूँगा कि आप सब्सक्राइब प्लीज़ कीजिए, लोगों को बताइए कि आप क्या देख रहे हैं और उसके बाद सिर्फ सब्सक्राइब करें, मुफ्त है बाय द वे, और be a part of this PJ Mir's official YouTube channel. Until the next time, look after yourself, look after your friends, no matter where they are, and look after the interest of the countries where you actually live in. Khuda Hafiz.